Yes, yes. TRU-MON, Dub Play Sessions. Rise and shine. Yo, DVG, let's go. Surrounded by voices, blinded by choices, living in a state of hypnosis. I'm trying to stay focused, feeling hopeless, surrounded by minds that's broken, barely floating visions of heaven. I'm devoted, spark the potent, set the wheels in motion. Peace be my motive, but take no shit from no prick. I'm trying to get my fate lit, stay away from fakeness, penning greatness, building foundations like masons. Connect with my brothers, UK, Canada, Jamaica, TRU-MON, DVG, killing it with Teacher D. 6 in the morning, I'm feeling free. Thank God I got no one to please but myself and me. Rolled up lemon trees in the park, half light, half dark, life in the balance. Past times were tragic, life is what you make it, so I had to change it. Now it's back to basics, stand up to your fears and face it. Find God, embrace it, it's deep within the soul. Once I was told ignorance is bliss, do me a favor and stop gassing like Nazis up in NASA. Sacred divine, geometric patterns unveil the beauty under the satin. Too many follow like fashion. Follow your heart, follow your path. Many days were spent in the dark until that light got sparked. Yo, check 1, 2. Yo, rise and shine, raise up your vibes. Quit stressing, life is a blessing. TRU-MON, DVG, this is the Dub Play Sessions. I said rise and shine, raise up your vibes. Quit stressing, life is a blessing. TRU-MON, DVG, this is the Dub Play Sessions. I said rise and shine, raise up your vibes. Quit stressing, life is a blessing. TRU-MON, DVG, this is the Dub Play Sessions. Yes, yes. UK, Canada, Jamaica. Yeah, yeah, fuck all the haters, fuck all the fakers. Rise and shine, Dub Play vibes. Weedy G on the button, enough respect. Teacher D, Motivation Academy. TRU-MON, big up my brother TRU-MON. Spark the light, I set fire from Babylon. Yeah, yeah, lighting up the booth, nothing but the knowledge and the truth. This is a TRU-MON Productions, and we killing it. One love. Peace, peace.
TRU-MON, this is Motivation Academy. Wicked people, them cannot conquer we. No wicked man I get born, no wicked man I get born.
Today it's the 18th anniversary of Irie Heights Foundation. That's what I seen on Facebook. Big up Irie Heights.
Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Ooh, we can shot people and take it for fun. In the night and in the burning sun, where you are going to do and see your judgment come. When you realize there is no way to run, try to that out before you're back against the wall. 7 times rise, 7 times fall. When the wicked fall, them cannot rise at all. That's how it is. The wicked man judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. In Zion, no wicked man cannot enter. We run them left, right, and center. I stand up, come here, so people. We come here, so we conquer. No wicked man cannot have. In the tabernacle of Jaja, wicked man could have never enter ya. We burn them every day with fire. When the wicked man judgment come, tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come, tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come, there will be no way to run. Wicked when your judgment come. Whoa, Rastafari, a true motivator. Yes, we are big bad selector. No boy can conquer Rasta. Cause them ship it go get turned over. In a Rasta harbor, them ship cannot anchor. Can't scare me with your plane or your tanker. Wicked people must get turned over. Can't stand up in front the sight of Jehovah. Yo, get me big and we bad and we broad. Kill them a yard and we kill them abroad. No son boy can't come in a we yard. Have the most update and record. Wicked people could never test me. We protect it by the Almighty. He's always with me over land and sea. When the wicked man judgment comes, there will be no place to run. Wicked when your judgment come, tell me when you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come, there will be no place to run. Wicked when your judgment come. Lord have mercy. We are the baddest thing in town. No one can throw me down. TRU-MON positive vibration. Yes, we run the radio station. Live and direct. For all the people, we have no respect. Them always pushing, play them never push reject. Yes, with the people, them connect. When them judgment come, there will be nowhere to run. Wicked when your judgment come, there will be nowhere to run. Wicked when your judgment come, there will be no place for you to run. Alright, a positive vibration, TRU-MON motivation, live and direct on the station, all over the world. The people them love the program. Them must say them want to hear it every day, because our righteousness and conscious music we play. And from the righteousness we not go astray. Bless up TRU-MON, positive vibration, live and direct on the radio station. Culture said that, and you know that we will never flap.
Boom. Live and direct. Live and direct. I'm here with you. Again, back in the tube. It's an habit now. It's a great habit. It's a great habit coming in the tube on the Saturday night instead of being distracted by nonsense. I think it's good. We'll keep it that way. As long as I don't get distracted, I'll stay on track. I think that's what it is. I think that's more what's happening is where, like I said today earlier, that the only thing that keeps us really from experiencing life to another level, it's our distraction. And sometimes our distractions are very, very deep. So I think it's just a way, find a way, each and every one, because only you can do it, starve it, and starve them one after the other. And once you do that, you don't give them energy no more, because that's the problem also. We're all there freaking yapping about Babylon, but we give them energy also. You know, we make them exist by talking about them, by just, I know that, you know, they clearly don't care about us. So why do we care so much about them? We seem to care more about them. I don't want to cause division. Let's say them and us, but I think it's a whole. But obviously, there's some psychopath in this world, some wicked people. They clearly do not care about us. They don't care about the newborn baby. Can't tell me that. I don't take this. I don't buy that. So they clearly don't care. I think we care more. We care a lot about just sustaining the fantasy, because that's all we're talking about. That's all we're talking about, fantasy. So we care a lot about maintaining. Do we really want it to change, or it's just a dream? You know, sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I have that vision in my dream. I'm like, do we really want it to change, or is it just a freaking dream? Are we just talking here, or we're just spectator? We're just like sitting comfortably numb, waiting for the red alert to come? Like, what's going on? I'd like to know, because I can't seem to find sense in that nonsense. So it's up to us. It's up to us. The time is now. The time is now. It's not in 10 years. It's now, today, tonight, tomorrow, there, today, now. It's not nowhere near now. Nowhere other than now. So that's what we gotta also realize. Dancing into the tube. Yes, Velvet, for sure. We dance. We're gonna have a good time tonight. I have lots of the play now to play also, so it's good vibes. It's just pumping in more good vibes. Like I'm not gonna come so much and instruct you about truth here because it's very profound. I prefer live it. I prefer to live it, to let it come out from my heart, and we'll see what happens. And I think it's just about bringing more good vibes. We need good vibes. I think that's what I mark, more love to the world. At first, I think I marked good vibes or something, but yeah, it's just more love, more good vibes, and then we'll talk about truth. We'll talk. Let's get out the fantasy and the nonsense first, the indoctrination, inculcation, whatever you want to call it, and bring back the good vibes. Bring back about caring for each other, talking to each other, respecting each other, not crucifying each other. Sometimes it's crazy, the state of mind, and people can snap like this. So it's we have to master our minds also to also not be on a reactive mode all the time and be reactive and, just be responsive. I think it's better. Just like traveling outside, travel inside. It's good too. Yeah. Rock in the house. Matthew is here. It's Saturday night, and that means let's vibes roll. That's it. It's not time for a hockey game. It's time for the TRU-MON show. Yeah, man. Great vibes. But I think we have realized also that our silence is not helping so much things here. Most of us are starting to very much come out our shell. We're coming out our shell, and we're conquering our fears, and we're more confident. Also, more confident. We build that self-confidence that's gonna make you carry your journey. It's good to have confidence. People will get annoyed. Some people will be annoyed by your confidence, but don't care about that. You have to be really single-minded focus, because there's all kinds of bad minds out there. People with bad temper, bad vibes, and they bring it out. They bring it out fast. They bring it out. They show their true colors fast. Yeah. But anyway, we don't care so much about bad minds and crocodiles and sharks. They can go back and swim with the other sharks. Sharks swim with sharks. That's it. Sharks swim with sharks, I think. Yeah, I seen them swim together. Mandy Bozo, Velvet, Mario, Philippe, mon chum de Pologne. Philippe, mon chum de Pologne. Yeah. Poland. Why Poland? Popeland. Is it Poland? Why you call it Poland for? It's kind of weird, that word, Poland. It's the land of Po. What's Po? I'll research on that. Poland. Every time I see the word land, it's like, huh? What is that? But that's it. Great hangout this today. Earlier today with Rasta Welde. Very profound stuff. And like I said, it's not because I'm so much into the belief and stuff. It's just I want to. There's truth in what we do, what we say, and what we are. So everyone can be my teacher. Everyone can be my teacher, even you. Everyone coming in my life is my teacher, even the negative one. I like sometimes the negative people. I appreciate them, honestly. I appreciate them because they make me learn stuff. Like today, something happened. I had to clear someone from the plate session. Too much bad vibes, constantly harassing me. So I said, okay, enough is enough. So, there is people like that they can't, I don't know. They have, no matter what you do, it's never good enough. But I'm glad for those people because they make me learn lesson. I give thanks for that. I give thanks for the bad minds and the haters and the people like that, because they make me learn a lot of lesson, and they make me gain more strength also. That's the thing. Haters think they're gonna destroy you, but it's not that. They're building you up. They're building me up. That's what happened. So, what's your vibe? You better have a good vibe. This way, I'm just on the same vibe. But if you come with a bad vibe, or bad vibe, we feel it. We feel that stuff. So that's it. Because we do the reason why I do this, it's not for my own benefit. I gain strength. I gain strength a lot. but I mean it's to inspire. It's because I love music. I do that for the love of the music, not the love of the fucking money. Like, I don't do this for the love of the fucking money. I do this for the love of the music. And some people cannot perceive that. They think because you live in Canada, you're Onassis, and you have a fucking bank account the size of Montreal. Like, hello? Like, it's super fucking crazy, but it's okay. It's okay. I give thanks for it. I give thanks for people showing their true colors in due time. That's fine. I love that. I give thanks. I learn a lot from it. I learn a lot. I learn a lot, and I'm never gonna stop learning. But I know also that people are confused, and yeah, racism is alive and strong. Also, I told stuff that I never thought it was coming from that person. So I was like, wow, racism is alive and strong. When he says that, Blackout J, he's not wrong. It's alive and strong. The people are very, very racist. Very racist. To me, it's not a word that exists so much in my vocabulary. It's not. I don't see colors, but it seems to, yeah. And sometimes it comes from the people you less expect. You have sometimes you can have deep conversation with someone, and you really think they're on the same page as you, but in the background they have all kinds of bad thoughts and bad and that resurface at one point. That doesn't show so much who entirely how the person is, because someone can change, but it shows how you are deep down inside. Like what you said, you can take it back, you can undo it, but it shows the kind of personality you have, and that is sometimes enough to go away from some people. Like, I forgive people for what they say, what they do, but it doesn't mean you have to go back there. You live and learn. You live and learn. You take the good, take the bad, take the good, discard the rest, and just move on. Send them maximum love and move on. That's what I do all the time with people that are under the impression that, anyway, this or that. Yeah. So anyway, that's if you have haters, it means that you're doing something right. Exactly. That's also that. When you have haters around, but haters, like, it's more people with bad vibes. They have expectations, because people have high expectations, and I think that's the biggest problem, is our expectation from others. Which, anyway, I'm not here to live to anyone's expectation. That's why I told you acceptance the other day. Is it really something to look for, acceptance? I don't give a shit you accept me or not. I want to accept myself. That's why I took down the thumbs up, thumb down, and all that shit on YouTube, the subscribers and all the nonsense, because I don't give a shit. I think it's clear. I'm being honest with you. I would be lying to you, telling you that I come here because I want to be accepted by people. I come here because I have I was gonna say I have shit to say. I come here because I have lots of things on my heart. Lots of things on my heart, and I cannot die with my song inside. So the world's gonna know what I have to yap and say and reflect. The whole world will know. I don't know if the whole world will know, but at least I'm putting it out there, and it feels better for me. I feel liberated. I feel liberated. Electric Cindy's in the house. Suzanne. Bonjour, Suzanne. Bonjour, Cindy. Bonsoir, plutôt bonsoir. Bonsoir. On est le soir, là. C'est late night. Late night reasoning on the TRU-MON show. Boom. Live and direct. So, yeah. So that's it. It's just you live and learn. You live and learn. You learn lessons in life, and sometimes that's it. The lessons are very, very, very beneficial. Sometimes we gonna freak out, think it's negative or that, but I think there's just great things happening to us. It's just sometimes we don't really see the meaning of it, and we think it's bad. But there's always something to learn from an event happening or something. So it's just to be in tune also with not in the moment. In the moment, you're gonna know what's happening. You're gonna know what's happening. If you're not in the moment, you might react. Where in the moment, I think you're gonna respond more than react, because you're gonna take time to analyze what's going on in the moment and realize this is not gonna last forever. So what's going to be my answer to that? In the moment. This is it. So that's how I think often, is just analyzing things, but within the moment, not away from the moment, because I know things don't last forever and people forget stuff. Forget very easily, and the time can heal a lot of stuff. Time can heal a lot of stuff. People can change their views, but sometimes it's just a bit too much. So yeah. So that's it. So what did I? More love. That's what we need. More love, huh? But love is it's a heavy load. It's a very heavy load, because once you start carrying the love again, why I do this? It's not because I want to be accepted by others and loved by people. I'm working for the divine. I'm not working for any of you here. I'm working for the divine. So I'm not working for any of you here. I'm not doing any work for. You might be inspired, but what I answer to is the divine force, God, call it whatever you want. But the creator and the wet whispers in my ears and ordain me to be great. That's what I answer to. Not any accepted by any of my brothers and sisters, because we're all in confusion. So I know there's confusion in our minds, and some people will not pick up the vibes because of confusion and stuff. And but what I talk about here is very down to earth. We're not in space. Believe me, we're not in space. Trust me. Not believe me. Trust me, we're not stuck in space. Pulls up in clown car. Hey, Bozo, I think this belongs to you. Yeah, man. Bozo. So, how many days before you're in Alaska? Suzanne is going to Alaska. Think it's good to move once in a while to, change. Change is good, though. Change is very good. Change is gonna change your life. Change is gonna change your life if you don't resist. But most of us resist to change because it involves the self-examination. What I told you today, the self-examination. Yeah. But that's true. It's better to talk about conspiracy, flat earth, and all kinds of shit than self-examine ourselves constantly all day long. I admit it. That's why most of us are stuck into YouTube on conspiracy and defending them and, trying to prove them. And it's so nonsense. Today, I realize it's so nonsense because we're only giving them energy. We're blowing the bubble more and more. That's how we have seriously lost our way. I laugh about it because it's so. At the beginning, I was not looking at it maybe the same way, but because I was distracted by it, now I started to put the pedal to the floor with my projects, TRU-MON production, all kinds of stuff to inspire, to help other people to realize their dream and stuff. I don't care about fucking the shape, but it's shapeless anyway. I told you. You're all arguing for nothing because it's shapeless. So you're all stuck in fantasy arguing for what? For what? It's shapeless. So never mind about the shape of the earth, the 9/11 and all that stuff. They will not change. They're psychopath. They're evil people, and that's what they need, our fears. They need our energy to sustain that shit. We're giving it to them on the altar of Babylon. We gladly give them all our energy, our souls, because we can think for ourselves. Even in all the stuff on YouTube, it's not that comes from you. You have defaulted to that stuff, just like me. I'm here to detox. And the more I talk about it, the more I detox. So that's good. Good stuff. Where's our friend Bob tonight? He's not here, Bob. What's going on? Don't talk about flat earth, so Bob's not around. Globe busters, Come on, Bob. No, this is the thing I find is just we are stuck in distraction, and some of us cannot let go. We cannot create a living soul. That's way too much work, and it's less work to entertain stuff. That's what we do. We entertain stuff. We entertain flat earth. We entertain 9/11. We entertain the pyramid stuff. We entertain the shows in the ground. Comment il appelle ça? Fucking what they put in the field supposedly from Alien. Anyway, there's all kinds of fantasy in this world, all kinds of construct, all kinds of, and we're all lost in it. That's the truth. I think so. I feel it because I felt lost in it once I detach and start attaching energy and more energy into the coming together of a living soul. Finish, game over. Finish, game, crop circle. Crop circle, you got it. Crop circle, bring it on, all kinds of stuff that I don't know why it's fascinating. It's all illusion, it's all fantasy, it's all to keep people's mind trapped in the dark. That's what it is, because it's all come from occultists that have built this nonsense world. So we're all lost in it. That's the truth. Yeah, but most people don't want to hear it because they love it. Most of us think I told you, we and that's not because I want to put myself on I don't want to be part of any movement. I am. Do you see me with anybody here tonight? Other than you there? No, because I want to do this on my own. Yeah, most of the time because I love it. I think I don't need anybody else construct or to default in fantasy again. I just want to stay real. I want to stay real, and if I don't experience it, I'm not going to talk about it. So I didn't experience all the most of the stuff. So anyway, how to start a business. Meeting for sex. Go to Sarah 22. How to start a business. All to lower vibration. Yeah, all to lower vibration. For sure, it's all to lower vibration. But we love to have slow. We love to have low vibes. We love it. We love it. I used to love it. I didn't know that I was in low vibe. First of all, you think you're on high vibe because you default to all kinds of stuff to put you up in life, like whether it's pharmaceutical pills or whatever fucking thing it is to come to avoid yourself. To avoid yourself, you drown in alcohol, you drown in drugs and all kinds of nonsense in this world just to avoid yourself. Avoid the self-examination. And realize that you're, I don't know. There's something anyway, for sure. That's good, Suzanne. That's good. Don't get distracted. Yeah. I got distracted a bit there. You're funny. No, no. I don't get distracted. Sometimes I do like this today during my interview with the rest of the day. I get distracted by someone kept calling me. You know, I kept telling him, "Don't call me. I'm live on YouTube." Kept calling and calling. I'm like, "Come on." Like, yeah, sometimes I get distracted by stuff like that or things. Yeah, you can laugh. I think we know what you're talking about. But that's it. We won't get distracted. We won't be distracted. We won't let ourselves be distracted. We're going to stay on the path of the Holy Grail. That's another thing. The Holy Grail. Oh, the blood over intent. That's another. There's so much stuff. But all of us are just talking, being spectators, sitting in the bleachers, watching the game. And no one cares. No one seemed to care anyway. No one seemed to care. Maybe we have to bring back the caring part. Caring part and loving part and good vibes part and, just keeping our vibes up and up and up each and every day, not just in the weekend. Yeah. Get interview today. Enjoy the reasoning. Yeah, no, it's great. It was great. I'm sure, Suzanne, you were going to like it too. Because you've been to Jamaica for a long time, and there's stuff that I think I'm done talking about Rastafari and the whole philosophy about it, but I wanted to know from someone that went into Ethiopia. He went there, and to me, like I said, there's so much, anyway, so much to learn from each other, and Rasta Day or someone else, there's something to learn there. There's truth in what we do, what we are, and what we say. So when we have things to learn from each other. Like I told him, I feel like I'm just being reborn in this world, so I want to learn all kinds of, meet all kinds of people, and whether it's my belief or my knowing or whatever, I still can talk to people and learn about their experience. You know, that's what it is. It's each and everyone's experience once we start experiencing life. That's why I like to be with great minds and people that experience life, because there's a lot to learn there. There's a lot to learn. I walked 2 hours today in nature, like each day. That's so good. Yeah, it's very important. Go out and walk in nature the maximum you can, you know, reconnect with nature. But that's the part we have lost also. So we're going to pump up the vibe a bit. What about that? What do you think about that? Irie Heights. It's Irie Heights' 18th anniversary. I'm not a type of guy that stuck too much in calendar, but me, listen, I know all kinds of stuff, but that doesn't mean I'm going to put it in front of the face of people and cause division with that and suddenly move out onto another part of the earth because I can't take it no more. It's too much for my brain and I'm going to blow out. Like, I'm going to balance stuff. You got to balance stuff. Look, I live in this world and the whole world is confused. So I'm just going to have fun. And, you know, I'm not confused anymore, but it makes me laugh a bit sometimes to see how confused people are, how fucked up they are, how twisted mind they are. But, yeah.
Motivation Academy. Tell dirty pagans say no bother me. Lord, Lord, Lord. From your device, you know, say Dan Tipper and I say, yo, Motivation Academy, live and direct every morning, 7 a.m. with your host, Janik. TRU-MON on the rise, TRU-MON on the go. Nothing can stop him now. Rastafari said that. Oh, Jaja live. Oh, yeah.
18th years anniversary today. Boom!
I tell them. I don't tip him, I tell them. And it's the righteous man, I tell them. Johnny self-release when the rest of them talk. A positive energy I come from we heart. I will not deal with you if you're not on a rich crop. So tell the people them better ease off. Ease off, ease off, ease off. Ease off, ease off, rich crop. Say ease off, ease off, ease off. Tell all the people them better ease off. I'm protected by the Most High, Rastafari. Jaja him a guide my way. Hey. I'm protected by the Most High, Rastafari. Jaja they guide my way. I go tell the truth. Now hide the righteousness from the root. Some of them boy are blasted coat. Them only give the youths them gun to go shoot. Hey, enough of them boy are wicked. Them pop it and bust it and rap it. Them don't give a damn. Them don't care where you come from. Them a talk about them a bad man, but I'm protected by the Most High, Rastafari. Jaja they guide my way. Johnny protected by the Most High, Rastafari. Jaja they guide my way. I'll be a talker, me now be the preacher. A good student is as wise as the teacher. So you don't be the bleacher. No bleach out the face just to look like the preacher. Hey, Johnny, me say tell them. I me say tell them, tell them, tell them. Johnny, me say to teach them. I me say teach them, teach them, teach them, because we're protected by the Most High, Rastafari. And him a guide our way. I'm protected by the Most High, Rastafari. Jaja they guide my way. Well, you don't know it's Dan Tipper, me I say, yo, Johnny, teach you use the truth. Teach you use the right. And let you use do what you're supposed to do in this life. And to all the people who are teaching youth wrong, listen to the song and get some teaching yourself. Because why should we love to hate when we can love to love? Rastafari. We're protected by the Most High. Jaja they guide my way. Protected by the Most High. Rastafari. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Goodbye. Reggae music.
Oh yeah. Then he can't protected by the Most High. And Rastafari no fear no guy. We not go fear no evil man. We not go fear no wicked man. Protected by the Most High. Rastafari. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm back.
Yes, this is the.
Yeah, that will be you after, Teacher D. For sure. But for now, I'm back. We have to remember. Because we have forgotten a lot of stuff. Girl Scout cookie time. Puff, puff. That's it. Yup. Lâche pas, Jenny. Yeah. Trick vibes. I don't know. It's cold. It's getting cold here in Quebec. So you're gonna see me with my toque off. I'm in the basement too. It's colder, so I put my toque on. Yeah, I like to have my head warm too. I can think better, with the good insulation. The hats are very, very productive, and yeah, I like it. The music wanted to stay. The music will come back. Music will come back. Don't worry. I got more. I got a lot more. And also, I'm gonna get. I'm gonna tell you something in Primeur that I'm gonna do. Working on a project with Don Tepa to get some of Arthur and Fiona. Arthur and Fiona have wrote songs, and they're very, very good, very, very good. And I asked them for the lyrics, and I'm trying to work something with Don so he records that on a reggae vibe on some rhythm that I gave him. I don't know again yet which one he would put on which rhythm, but that's what I have in mind. I'm working on it. We talked together today, and yeah. So always in project, you grow with people. You grow from people in projects, and you got to keep yourself in projects. Only that will keep yourself alive. It will keep your vibe alive. You're gonna stay alive. You're gonna stay alive no matter what. That's probably survival. We're all pretty much on survival mode, so we're gonna survive. But you want to survive with a good vibe. You want to survive with a good vibe, with a high vibe. And if you survive with a high vibe, you might at one point stop from the surviving mode and in the living mode. That's to me the opposite of surviving is living. And I don't think we really experience that because, first of all, fear is a major factor in our lives. Major. It was a major in mine until I decide. Like even tonight to come here, I always have some little voice. Not so much little voice, but not I'm wondering or I ask myself if I should come here because I feel like just ordained or natural to do it. Like, I don't know. Also, I've decided to make this my mission. I chosen to do it. I chose to do it. I choose to do that. When you choose to do something, it's very different, the vibe you get from it. But most of us, what we do on our everyday basis, we don't choose to do it. So it's very important to bring back the free choice, free will, I think they call it. And then you can bring your life to another level because the goal is to choose something you love, to do something you love, something you choose, not something someone else has decided for you that it was going to be that your life. It's at one point, that's where also the waking up happened, and you start, pretty much everybody that start to wake up is going to want to have a greater feeling of themselves and greater feeling about their lives. about the fulfillment of their life, about because you suddenly realize that it's very sacred and divine. You want to do something with it. You want to give back to, I don't know, to life. It's just giving back to life. Do I give back to a creator, to this? No, I give back to life. I give back to life because life gives me a lot. Life, first of all, life has been the greatest teacher for me and put me a lot of great people on my path once I started taking action. Because on the numb state, on the default state, nothing really extravagant and exciting is happening to you, other than going on holidays for 2 weeks a year, or 3 weeks, or 4 years if you're lucky. If you've been there for over 10 years or so, maybe you have 4 weeks, or if you have a very, very good job, maybe you have more. But it's not the case of most people. Most people suffer. And that's the suffering I feel. So I don't come here to talk about the guy that have 6 weeks and fucking $100,000 a year. Even that, you're in suffering, because you're not so much in suffering. But you put yourself in suffering because you acquire a lot of material. That's what I mean. You will probably still put yourself in suffering with a lot of money, because then you start acquiring material that you're going to be afraid to lose. So you cause suffering. Anything that can control you will cause suffering. So it's to not have too much stuff controlling you also during a lifetime. So you take control of your life. Because if things control you, you cannot control your life. That's the other thing also we have to be very, very vigilant about. Yeah. Do what you love what you do. Exactly. But it's not always easy to get to that point because of the rhythm of life we live. Like, it's very easy to come and say things, but to do it, it's a whole different thing. It's a whole different thing to say something and to do it. We all know that. We all know that we all can talk about stuff, but are we going to do it? Like, most of us choke. Most of us will choke at the starting line. Okay, that's where most of us give up. Right at start. When the gun is gonna poof and you're ready to go on the race, that's where most of us give up. So it's not easy, a choice, but it's not easy. It's a choice. That's it. And with all joy there is pain. With all pain there is joy. That's it. Yeah, I think that too. With pain, pain can be very. It can change your life. It can change your life. But it's gonna change your life anyway. It's gonna change your life anyway, whether it's for the good or the bad. But I suggest you embrace your pain. You have to embrace it. It's fucked up. It's crazy. Sound crazy, but you have to embrace it, because if you don't embrace your pain, you're always gonna be into some kind of turmoil inside. So it's very important to accept your pain. Deal with it. It's life. I'm dealing with it. It's part of me. It's my story anyway, so I stick to it. I'm gonna talk about it, but in a very positive way, never negative way, because that's where you're taken out. If you start talking negative and trash, and there's treasure in your trash, people. Yeah, there's treasure in our trash. Always great treasure in every trash. Oh yeah, I found great treasure in my trash anyway. Oh, that's where I found the most learning. The stuff I learned the most was in darkness. Was with their negative stuff. That's where I learned the most, because now it's all more on the side of light. And again, people will think I'm fucking crazy, talk about light. But what is light? What is the light? When we say stay with the light, be with the light today, I see the light. It's because you're no more in distraction. That's the thing. And you see a divine purpose of being here. That's all it is. It's not because you see a light someone else don't see. We all have the sun giving us light, but even that we can't even catch the idea of what it is. So, not that I know, but I know the things I don't know. That's the thing. I know the things I don't know. Some people think they know that they know, but they don't know, because they're stuck in fantasy. So that's what I think. Prefer being crazy than normal, but I don't think we're really crazy. I don't consider myself crazy. I think crazy is those freaking psychopath people. They are crazy. Leaders are crazy. I don't consider myself crazy. I consider myself very, very sane, very centered, very aligned, getting more alignment. I feel very, very grounded. I feel very good. I feel at peace. At peace, yeah, you can say at peace. So to say I don't think what I'm saying is too freaking crazy here. I could, you know, what they tell us is fucking crazy. All their madness and their fantasy. That's crazy. That's fucked up. But no, I don't feel like that. Not me. I stay out of the fray. Self-realization, late marching in Austin, Texas, craziness. Yeah, late march. Yeah, all those march and all those stuff. That's all to give them energy. That's why I'm saying we're all out there thinking we're gonna clarify the situation here with Babylon, but we're all inflating the bubble of Babylon, honestly. And we do that live and direct on YouTube. But maybe not here, but I mean, we do that on YouTube everywhere, on TV. In the newspaper, and then that's all. It's everywhere you go. It's fantasy. It's fantasy. Other than the tree and the river and the stuff of nature, that's not fantasy. But all the rest, Babylon. Forget about that. Even talking about trying to solve their madness, it's like hello. You're gonna become unconscious yourself, and that's what we're doing. We're becoming very unconscious. Just because we're mesmerized with conspiracies and we love it and we like to prove that the world is fucked up, but we're as fucked up as the world because we're inflating that friggin' bubble. Anyway, these are stuff I feel. It's not stuff I read somewhere. It's not stuff I read somewhere or I seen a video on YouTube. It's stuff I feel, but most people would not like to hear that. Anyway, that's why I'm always pretty much on my own here. I don't have much friends on YouTube because I come here with the whip and I come here with the whip and the stuff that people, I don't know, they have problem to digest sometime. But if you're here with me, anyway, like you, Suzanne, Mario, and all that, you know where I come from with all this, Cindy, and all that. You know where you've been with me long enough to know that my intentions are pure and true, and that I have no intention to confuse or to mesmerize you with nonsense. So I just want to speak. I love to speak. Yeah, I love to speak. Yeah, I love music too.
Represent for the Rise and Shine.
I love reggae music.
I mean, I say, Johnny, big up yourself, you know. I just saw the thing said, kick it down. Hey. Yes, sir.
Irie Heights. I'll put the one from Blackout J after. Pull up.
Yes, they represent for the Rise and Shine stations. I mean, I say, Johnny, big up yourself, you know. I just saw the thing said, keep down. Hey. Yes, sir. You know that this is Teacher D. Yeah. Motivation Academy. Yeah. Yes, so we are going to tell them, yo, get your message and learn. Babylon I get learn. Get your message and learn. Babylon I get learn. No, not them Gaia. Yeah, them little liar. Can never stop the fire. Yeah. Yannick cannot retire. Yeah. TRU-MON show I go higher. Yeah. Get to listen and learn. Babylon I get burned. Get to listen and learn. Babylon I get burned. Get burned. TRU-MON show and no sappers. And no come
I'm the central for your laugh and sing. Babylon, if you try go round it, you get push out for the flank where the shark them a swim. Babylon, you know we come out because we full of dope plate can. Don't know time me load up a style can. Don't know how we did you from night till it sun up. An economic like a Valhalla, na Shambhala. Me tell you about a one man ya. In a Canada, him is another than that. In get a double plate of free, not $1. Already select where you stop the rhythm from and we get mad like John Herbert, the ninja. Get the chrome and go with the cylinder. But you no listen to teacher, get your message and learn, learn, and learn. Babylon I get burned, get burned. Get your lessons and learn, learn, and learn. Babylon I get burned, get burned. Yeah. Let's slow it down, down. To explain some things I'm saying about this sound. It's a the TRU-MON show, Babylon can't push it around. Yo, motivation academy, you know, so you will start it down. Yeah, see, none of them Gaia, yes, them little liar, can never stop your fire. Yeah. Yannick, you not retire. No. TRU-MON show I go higher. Get your lessons and learn, and learn. Babylon I get burned, get burned. Get your lessons and learn, and learn. Yeah. Babylon I get burned, get burned. Yeah. DJ D represent. Yeah. Yannick, you don't know it. TRU-MON show. Yeah. Get your lessons and learn, and learn. Babylon I get burned, get burned. Yeah. Get your lessons and learn, and learn. Babylon I get burned, get burned.
Sweep over my soul. I love that song.
Now hear this, Motivation Academy, live and direct every day, 7 a.m. right in Montreal. Hear this man a Blackout J.A. and you know we can't stall or fall. I hear this now, Motivation Academy, run the dam! In a them time, yeah. Now you'll find out how is the real revolutionary. Watch this. Irites. Tell them. Blackout J.A. Whoa. Sweep over my soul. Chacha, please take control. Irites make the good time roll. Sweep over my soul. Chacha is in control. Irites make the good time roll. In love with the music, we love us. Irites come on us a revolution. The system of all where the DJ play. Songs of redemption, don't get away. When I let you info, that's what they think of. I just wanna be free. So let's trip them a Libyan. No one no answer. Everyone see my body sweep over my soul. Chacha, please take control. I react, make the good time roll. Sweep over my soul. Chacha is in control. I react, make the good time roll. No one want to admit. Racism is alive and strong. My brothers died down a Sierra Leone. With the blood diamond. And Trump is the leader of those illiterate fools who don't understand. Love is the order of the day. The universe don't have a plan. Sweep over my soul. Chacha is in control. I realize make the good time roll. Sweep over my soul. Chacha is in control. I realize. I sense living a peace out of any way you want. Reach out and touch this. Throw down your gun and your weapon. All of them things are not the solution. Everybody ever aim now to be something like a fairy tale. Them life have a happy ending. Live and love you will be safe and sound. I react. Sweep over my soul. Chacha, please take control. I react. Make a good time roll. Sweep over my soul. Chacha Chacha is in control. I realize make the good time roll. In love with the music, we never say. I realize come on dance and make the road chant. The system of all while the DJ play. Songs of redemption, don't get away. When I met you info, that's what you think of. I just wanna be fair. So they trip them a Libya, no one no answer. Everyone say my God is sweep over my soul. Chacha please take control. I realize make the good time roll. Sweep over my soul. Chacha is in control. I realize make the good time roll. No one want to admit racism is alive and strong. My brothers die on a Sierra Leone. With the blood diamond. Donald Trump is the leader of those illiterate fools who don't understand. Love is the order of the day. The universe don't have a plan. Sweep over my soul. Chacha is in control. I realize that the good time roll. Sweep over my soul. Chacha is in control. I realize. Masters living up his house and anyway you want. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Throw down your gun and your nuclear weapon. All of them things that are this illusion. Everybody ever him now to be something like a fairy tale. Them life have a happy ending. Live all of you in the safer zone. I realize it. Keep over my soul.
Wicked. Woo. Back out there in the house. Sweep over my soul. There's energy in that song. Lots of energy in that song. And that's a new one. DVG.
Yes, yes, yes. TRU-MON play sessions. Rise and shine. Yo, DVG, let's go. Surrounded by voices, blinded by choices, living in a state of hypnosis. I'm trying to stay focused, feeling hopeless, surrounded by minds that's broken. Belly floating, visions of heaven. I'm devoted, spark the potent. Set the wheels in motion. Peace be my motive, but take no shit from no prick. I'm trying to get my fate lit, stay away from fakeness. Penning greatness, building foundations like masons. Connect with my brothers. UK, Canada, Jamaica. TRU-MON, DVG, killing it with TJD. 6 in the morning, I'm feeling free.
Put up.
Put myself from.
Put up. DVG.
Yes. TRU-MON play sessions. Rise and shine. Yo, DVG, let's go. Surrounded by voices, blinded by choices, living in a state of hypnosis. I'm trying to stay focused, feeling hopeless, surrounded by minds that's broken. Belly floating, visions of heaven. I'm devoted, spark the potent. Set the wheels in motion. Peace be my motive, but take no shit from no prick. I'm trying to get my fate lit, stay away from fakeness. Penning greatness, building foundations like masons. Connect with my brothers. UK, Canada, Jamaica. TRU-MON, DVG, killing it with TJD. 6 in the morning, I'm feeling free. Thank God I got no one to please but myself and me. Rolled up lemon trees in the park. Half light, half dark, life in the balance. Past times were tragic, life is what you make it. So I had to change it, now it's back to basics. Stand up to your fears and face it. Find God, embrace it, it's deep within the soul. Once I was told ignorance is bliss. Do me a favor and stop gassing like Nazis up in NASA. Sacred divine, geometric patterns, unveil the beauty under the satin. Too many follow like fashion. Follow your heart, follow your path. Many days were spent in the dark until that light got sparked. Spark. Yo, check 1, 2. Yo, rise and shine. Raise up your vibes. Quit stressing, life is a blessing. TRU-MON, DVG. This is the Dove Play Sessions. I said rise and shine. Raise up your vibes. Quit stressing, life is a blessing. TRU-MON BVG. This is the Dub Plate Sessions. I said rise and shine, raise up your vibes. Quit stressing, life is a blessing. TRU-MON BVG. This is the Dub Plate Sessions. Yes, yes. UK, Canada, Jamaica.
Canada, Jamaica. Get it at the beach and
All the fakers. Rise and shine, Weedy G on the box, enough respect. Teacher D, Motivation Academy. TRU-MON, big up my brother TRU-MON. Of the light, I set fire from Babylon. Yeah. Lighting up the booth, nothing but the knowledge and the truth. This is a TRU-MON Productions. And we killing it. One love.
Nice.
I heard this demo. Boom. Peace. I heard his demo when he made it, when he when I approached him to make the song, because there's got to be something to make it happen. That dub plate session's not falling from the sky. There's people behind making it happen. Great people. Pretty much the instigator of it, but I can do things alone. I can do things alone, so for sure I reach out to many artists, and DVG is one of those. And yeah, I knew I was gonna. I knew I was gonna do something with him, but I didn't have the right rhythm for him. And when I had that rhythm from Teacher D, I said, yeah, that's good for DVG. That's good to rap on, like a little reggae beat, but like rap at the same time. And no, that's good. Hip hop or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's it. I approached him to do a dub plate, and he wasn't right away. But yeah, we kind of talked together, and like an hour or two after, he wrote me. He sends me a video, and it's him, like with the speech on his lyrics written already. He had his lyrics in the head and everything, so he was ready. And so that's the product you have there, DVG, and it's a great work, great, massive work. There's not a single song on that dub plate session that I cannot relate to, that I don't appreciate love. I all appreciate love them at the. It's just I would like to maybe play them more often. Maybe one day, maybe eventually, I'll just do. I don't know, just play the music back to back. But you can go listen to them also. So my goal is not to come here and just play the music. They're on YouTube and they're on SoundCloud. You can go on my SoundCloud, YouTube, and you can download them on YouTube also. I'm going to make discs. I'm going to make CDs soon also to give to people, like with my new sticker that I made, my new Photoshop thing. So I'm going to make the plate session on CDs just to give to people. As gift. Just, I don't know, not everybody likes so much the reggae vibe, but people might be inspired by it, especially the younger generation. Like the other day, I gave one to Abby's friend, Joey. He might be listening to me now, but yeah, Joey's got the dub plate session. So that's what I want to do, just to... There are a lot of conscious MCs out there. Yeah, DVG is one of those. DVG is going to do more also. I'll come back to him with some other stuff. I'm getting more rhythms and stuff, but you know, these things doesn't happen by snapping finger. I got to use contacts that I have and try to get them on board and see if they have time to do it also. Like, people are busy with their stuff. They're not on my beck and call, and I don't expect that. But if they have free time on their hand and they want to do a little music here and there just to inspire, and it's good for promotion, to promote, like, when you do things, when you want to live your dreams, you got to put content out there. It's not some artists out there, some artists think they're going to reach the billboard with one song on the internet. It's like, you got to put out content. You got to get yourself known. It's a long road to get to especially into the music industry, to make it to be like, I mean, talking about the reggae stuff, to become like Anthony B or people that tour constantly. But again, it's not a life that I would want to live so much. So is it really a life? That's what we were talking with Rasta World. It's very exhausting to travel all the time, to always be in travel, to never have like a, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. So yeah, so it must be very exhausting to always be on tour and with, I don't know. But some people, like I don't know, they seem to handle it very well. Like I said, Anthony is always touring somewhere. Scaramucci, I see him in Thailand, in China, in Ireland. The next day he's in USA. He's everywhere. But he seems to be probably it's an habit. Also, they get and they yeah, that's it. Probably have the good surrounding to do it also. We need to make the real non-controlled artists known, exactly, but that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working on. Like I'm attaching my vibes to not, you're not gonna see like there is people that I have approached to make dub plates, but they think they are I don't know, so very important that they deserve $500 US to make a dub plate. So that kind of people, I don't want that around me. I don't want that around me. If I give something, it's a donation. It's more to inspire and to promote you. It's to promote you, promote your vibe, and at the same time we do something together. So it's not about. I don't want to make money with this. There's not a single ads on my video, so it's not. If there is ad, like I said, it's because of copyright stuff. But so people don't get that. They think anyway. Yeah, but that's what I want to do. Bring more of the independent artists more in the. But I make that my mission. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna reach the whole world. Like I make that my mission to help people to. Like so far, I think we have something strong going, especially with the plate session. There's something strong going there. I feel it. And it's growing, but at the beginning you're not gonna be ripping lots of fruit. There's trees that you gotta wait many years before you reap fruit from it, so you gotta involve effort. You gotta show even for artists sometimes okay, I might look TRU-MON Productions, but I'm very, very small, and I'm myself doing this. So sometimes they think you're freaking a narcissist because you have a TRU-MON Production and you're all up there. No, it's not that. I'm starting in this. Yes, I would like to produce more artists. Like I would like to have a project with Stevie Culture, maybe make an album with his band or something. Help them in that way. So artists sometimes they want to make the stuff, but they don't have the resources, or they don't have the studio or people to promote that. Like it takes a team. You can do things alone. So even artists need people around them. They need producer, they need manager, they need promoter. Like I said, the coach. They need all kinds of people. So we do this together. But so far, Teacher D, Stevie Culture, King Lorenzo, Blackout J. Now we're going to have Guire. Guire is joining the dub plate session also, because I gave him like a 5 or 6 rhythm last night. We've talked together, and I said, because he marked on Facebook, said, I have something special coming for the TRU-MON show. I'm like, oh, my bro Guire. Because, once you're connected with someone, it's a connection for life. And I feel, I always felt very connected with Guire. I don't know if he's listening, but... yeah, great man, and that's it. So we're gonna have Guire Reggae from UK. He's from same place as where Blackout J is. I think in the same town too. I think they're both in Bristol, UK. I think something like that. So we're gonna have Guire. Don Tepo is going back in studio. Like I said, we're gonna have probably 3 more songs from Don Tepo, maybe within the next month. I say max. So Pierre Audred probably also, some more coming. He's probably working on some stuff. Malaiki, DVG. I get more projects. But everything takes timing. It all takes timing. Nothing happened from by snapping fingers. So you gotta focus. Try to keep your focus. Just trying to keep it is exposure, promotion. That's what I want for them too. That's it. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, that's it. Exposure. It gives them more exposure. You know, you need exposure. You need to be. But there are some people that they think that the whole world is gonna fall on their knees because they put out one song on the internet. They have 100 views on it. They think they're gonna hit the billboard. It's like, hello. You gotta put out many, and even if your song is a hit, even if your song is very, very good, it's about putting content out there because you gotta have exposure. It's the same thing as I when I started this. I know it's not about one or two video a week. I knew it's gonna be an everyday thing, and content. You know, we gotta put content. So that's my recipe, but that doesn't mean it's the best way. Could also be not the best way. You know, my way is the way I found. Doesn't mean it's going to be your way or. But I think by sharing our experience, we can grow a lot. We can, yeah, certainly dream on, baby, dream on. That's it. But yeah, with that dub plate session, that's what I told you I tell you all the time. I'm very proud of it. To me, it's the consecration of all the result of all my efforts. The result of all my efforts that I've put for the last 2-3 years, building networks and the reggae group on Facebook, especially the reggae group on Facebook, because it's like 13,000 people in there. So I'm there every day. I'm there every day pushing the vibes. And I knew I'm the kind of guy that's very patient. So I knew it was just about keeping the consistent action and do good and good will follow you. And I always knew that, so I didn't know at what time it was going to come or how it was going to show up. But at one point, you know, when you, and even sometime, you know, it's going to come and knock at your door, like we said today with Rastawell Day. Sometimes the blessing or the opportunity is going to come knocking at your door, and you're not going to see it really. Like, you're not going to, and that happened to me because the first dub plate I received was months ago by Don Tepo. And I always love it and everything, but I never really took it to the other level. But it's something that came like at that time. I should have like pick it up more and put the work in motion to have more. But at one point, you know, I was like, okay, hey, that's true, dub plate. What inspired me really was that Selecta Come Again from Pays de Basque, and he got his a dub plate session with King Lorenzo. The album, I have it somewhere. I don't know where it is. I had it before. Oh, it's here. It's here. That's what sparked me. That's what sparked me to do my own my own dub plate session. Was when I saw Selecta Come Again doing his with King Lorenzo. Positive Revolution, King Lorenzo. Great compilation of dub plate. And I was like, wow. But I wanted to do something with different artists too. Like, I like to touch many. That's it. And I said, oh, why not? Why not try? So I contacted one artist, another, and another. And, you know, I know I have a good relation with them, but sometimes. But then you find out that, yeah, they're really to give strength. Like, that's all they ask also. They ask for strength. They give strength. And that's an exchange of strength. It's like when I approach them telling them I need strength. I need strength. That's why I come to you for strength today. I come to you for this, for that, because that's what it is. I don't come to conquer or to make money with this. It's just I need strength. I need to get stronger. I need to be stronger. And all these, every dub plate, it's making me stronger. And I'm sure it's working because I get reggae on my Spotify. Ah, that's good, Mario. Je suis bien content d'apprendre ça. Bien content d'apprendre ça. Mais c'est quoi, Mario? C'est juste une bonne vibe. Là. Moi, là, je veux pas vous mettre ça dans la gorge, le reggae. Là. C'est pas parce que je veux vous mettre ça dans la gorge, je vous oblige à écouter de la musique reggae, mais moi, ça fait partie de mon existence depuis que je suis tout jeune. Fait que c'est sûr que c'est une vibe que j'aime. That's something I love. I love reggae music. Là. I do this for the love of the music. It's not for the love of being famous or I don't give a shit. I want the music to roll. That's how we roll with music. And I love music. So it's supporting me each and every day through my pain, through my ups and downs, through my it's a liberator. It's like an angel. You know, music for me is like an angel. Cindy, je t'ai envoyé la toune de Tyro comme un ange. Mais c'est ça que c'est, la musique, c'est comme un ange. It's like an angel. But I don't like to refer too much to angel. Make me think of Babylonian people. Yeah, it's like an angel. So music can be liberator. And that's what I asked Stevie Culture to make me a song. Like I sent him a message. I said, I got this insight. I said, I think we should pay tribute to the music. I said, just pay tribute to the music and explain everything that it does to us, the music. Everything it does to you. It liberates us. It wakes us up. It's a painkiller. It's a, you know, and put all this into a song like your way, Stevie, the way you know how to do it. And yeah, I think we're going to have something like that with me. It started with Marley. Now I have Stevie Culture, Rasta Willie, among others on my playlist. Stevie Culture is an amazing human being. Okay, first of all, the amazing guy, amazing vibe. And, you know, you hear that guy talk, you don't think he's going to sing. Yeah, I told him in an interview. That's what I told him on an interview, Stevie. I said, Stevie, someone would hear you talk for the first time. They wouldn't not think you can sing. But he's an amazing singer too, and he has a great voice. I love his voice, Stevie. He has a deep voice, and he can manage his voice, make all kinds of sound. And no, I like Stevie Culture. And, from day one, I found him with Perfect Gizmani on a song with Jason. I saw him on YouTube first. I'm like, who's that guy, Stevie Culture? I gotta get to this guy. So I kept on and on for a few months. It took him a while. At first, I was like after him a bit, not harassing him, but I asked him a few times to come on a TRU-MON show, but he must have been busy and stuff. And I kept on and on and on. And I knew me and him were going to have a great vibe together. And look at all the plates he's giving me. And he's working, I think, on something again, like I said, about on the TRU-MON Rhythm. Also, the TRU-MON Rhythm is in the remastered version, or if you want to call it the final mix. The final mix from Germany is in, so we're going to start working a lot on this. Like I said, I'm in projects here, so if you come here to hear me talk about negative stuff of fantasy of Babylon, it's not going to happen. I'm in projects. So I just want to share with you what's going on daily and with my experience with life. That's it. And whether it's on the TRU-MON show or Motivation Academy, I travel in between both. Je suis dans le tube. Je suis dans un tube. Je suis comme dans un tube entre Motivation Academy et TRU-MON show. Il y a comme un gros tube entre les deux. Je me promène entre les deux. C'est un peu ça. Léa is so good. Léa Rosier is amazing. First of all, they're a vibe so pure and true. You know, that's what I love about those reggae artists is the vibe is so pure and true. And they're so accessible too. Like, you know, sometimes I think a lot of people get caught up into mainstream stuff and pop music and all kinds of stuff. And artists are very rarely accessible. I tried to get in touch with, I don't know, my wife listened to someone. His name is... it's a country music singer. It's very popular at the time. That's not my kind of night. Luke Bryan. Luke Bryan. Do you think I would be able to get Luke Bryan on the TRU-MON show? Come on. I would love to. I would love to have him on the TRU-MON show. I'm not. I want to talk with all kinds of people. But you know, it's not the same thing. It's not the. And again, it's just because it's. Why are they so big and stuff? It's because it's mainstream. It's pushed by Babylon. So the reggae music is so much pushed by radio station and stuff. It should be the music that everyone should hear, but it's not. You know, like because we're low vibe, and reggae music, it's a higher vibe. To me, it's a higher vibe one. So if you're on the reggae music, it's because you're on a path of spiritual awakening or something like that. There's something going on with you. If you listen to reggae music, you're starting to feel a better vibe. You must start to feel a better vibe about yourself or about the world or about people around you, because there's certainly a higher vibe with reggae music. And that I promote everything that is, you know, on a higher vibe, for sure. It's important to keep the vibes up. To Keep pumping the vibes. With Irie Heights. And I like you.
Yeah man, this Timberlake. À tous les enfants de Dieu. Johnny Clonier, dans le TRU-MON Show, va nous conduire au lieu de la gloire. Johnny, avec sa franchise, nous a franchi de Babylone. Motivé.
Lui, là, c'est Malaiki, c'est le champion de reggae africain 2017 en France aux victoires du reggae. It's not a competition, but still, it's a good, like, means he's doing something good.
Chant d'Académie, éveille nos consciences pour transcender et voir la lumière divine. De l'obscurité à la lumière. De l'obscurité à la lumière. Soyons bénis, yeah, yeah, yeah. Soyons unis, yeah, yeah, yeah. De l'obscurité à la lumière. De l'obscurité à la lumière. Soyons bénis, soyons unis, yeah, yeah, yeah. Soyons unis, yeah, yeah, yeah. C'est la lumière divine qui en tout instant nous illumine, nous inspire, encore nous guide. À tout moment, la lumière divine qui en tout instant nous illumine, nous inspire, encore nous guide. À tout moment, et même dans l'obscurité, nul ne doit s'égarer ou s'écarter de la vérité. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we. I see the light. Yannick, see the light. Your job shed the light. Yannick, see the light. Your job shed the light. Mais quand allez-vous comprendre qu'il n'y a pas de race supérieure, ni de race inférieure? Yeah, 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 oui, c'est la terre. Nous sommes tous faits à l'image de Jah, Rastafari. Nous sommes à l'image de Jah. C'est l'amour qui nous sauvera. Yeah, yeah. C'est l'amour pourra nous sauver de l'hécatombe. Oh, oui. Nous sommes tous des enfants de Jah, créés à l'image de Jah. Que nous soyons rouges, jaunes, blancs ou blancs, nous sommes tous des enfants de Jah, créés à l'image de Jah. Que nous soyons rouges, jaunes, blancs ou blancs, nous sommes tous des enfants de Dieu, créés à l'image de Dieu, pour servir et protéger notre monde, les générations à venir. Peace and love, man. I see the light. Yannick, see the light. Thy job shed the light. Yannick, see the light. Thy job shed the light. De l'obscurité à la lumière. De l'obscurité à la lumière. Soyons bénis, soyons bénis, yeah, yeah, yeah. Soyons unis, d'accord, yeah, yeah, yeah. De l'obscurité à la lumière. De l'obscurité à la lumière. Soyons bénis, soyons unis, yeah, yeah, yeah. Soyons unis, yeah, yeah.
Ça, c'était le premier dubplate en français aussi. J'étais très, très content. Quand j'ai reçu ça, je suis subjugué à chaque fois que je reçois d'autres musiques. C'est vraiment une bénédiction. C'est une bénédiction, vraiment. Là. Puis Malaiki, great, man. J'aime vraiment ce qu'il fait. C'est super. Puis il y a un team... He's got a great team around him to Moussa. Big up Moussa. Big up his old team, Malaiki and his team, because again, this is done from the heart, done from the heart, from Africa, and we just like communicated over Messenger and emails and stuff, and made it happen. Like they know also what I do. He came on the TRU-MON show, Malaki. I had him on interview. I was very happy when I had him on interview. I had I checked it out the other day. I had over like 48 or 49 artists so far. It's like wow, but not all, because Don came back like 4 times, and some came back, but Teacher D 2 times, I think, and we'll come back again for sure. You'll see Teacher D again. Some you're gonna see him again. Rasta Welde, you're gonna see him again next year. That's it. It's just a good connection, and we keep expanding that connection because we connect more to ourselves also. So for sure. C'est vraiment un cool sound. Ouais, j'aime bien gros Léa aussi. We're gonna have a dub plate from Léa Rosier. She's doing 2 dub plates. She said she was very busy at the beginning of December with the launch of her new album, the Black Star Tracks. Yeah, Black Star Tracks. Yeah. And she was very busy, but we're gonna have 2 dub plate from Léa Rosier coming in soon for the TRU-MON family, for the TRU-MON reggae family. So I'm gonna leave you soon because I have to go pick up my daughter, or she'll be stuck at the Maison des Jeunes. She goes there. I find that cool. I wish I would have that when I was younger. Those Maison des Jeunes, they hang around with kids their age in the places. They have pool table and stuff. It's super cool. I wish I would have had that kind of stuff. Maybe I wouldn't have ended up like I ended up when I was young, all fucking fucked up. And who knows? Bliss. It's not what TRU-MON was playing. What are you saying, Bliss? Who is this? That was Malaiki. The last one. The last one I played was Malaiki. Before that was I don't know, DVG I played before, or Stevie Culture. But you have them all. You have them all on the. I made a playlist with it, so you can go on the channel. There's a playlist, and I keep adding them as they come in. The next ones coming in probably gonna be. I feel in the month of December, we should have another 4 or 5 coming in. I don't know. I'm expanding. I don't have a limit. I don't have a limit at how many dub plates I'm going to have and where I'm going to stop. I think it's just, I do it natural as the vibe expand, as I grow also. I'm in contact with more people. So the network expand and the promotion expand, and me, I'm about promotion, so that's what I do. But we've been rocking Montreal long time.
TRU-MON Motivation Academy, live and direct in Montreal.
I love that song.
Every day, AM, wicked people in a problem. You don't know. Steve Culture said that. Ronnie said that. All right. Boom. So me say this is what I see. Been going on for centuries. Hey, yo, and no one ever seems to care. All I see is people suffering everywhere. People have a lot and yet refuse to share. Oh my gosh, Montreal, it's been going on a long time. It's been going on a long time. Been going on a long, long time. Yes. It's not since lately. We've been doing fight long time. That's how we survive long time. We're going on a long, long time. Yeah. Oh well. It has been going on for months and years and decades and centuries. People belly full while some people are empty. People have been not while some people are plenty. People have no heart, they're just cold and empty. While people suffer everywhere, some people have a lot, yet they refuse to share. All over the world, it's happening everywhere, and no one seems to care. It's been going on a long time. Our motivation has been high a long time. It's been going on a long, long time. Yes. It's not since lately. Going live and direct long time. Rasta man not take check long time. It's going on a long, long. Whoa. It's coming from way back from the days of medieval, when people used to fight against people. They have no heart, they just wicked and evil. All they wanna do is conquer people. They conquer every land and they claim, all just for fortunes and fame. Destroy life to them was just a game, and they claim they did it all in God's name. It's been going a long time, and we've been rocking Montreal a long time. It's been a long, long time, yes. It's not since lately, watching wicked people laugh for a long time. Watch them back against the wall a long time. It's been a long, long time, yes. Oh, well. Then find a way to make guns and bombs that can destroy a nation. Find ways to use computer to replace man. Yet they cannot find a way to end starvation. Poverty and debt that's plaguing the nation. That is a touchy topic, cause ending poverty is not making them any profit. Anytime it gets to that point, them always stop it. That's how it always is. It's been going a long time, and we've been rocking Montreal a long time. It's going on a long time.
Rocking Montreal.
It's not since lately. We've been live and direct
Long time.
wicked people get in check long time. It's going on a long time. Yes. Oh, well, I just wanna know, when did it start and when will it begin? We gotta do something before our days are in. If we don't do nothing, the powers belong today. So Rasta, rise up and take matters in my own hands. We're rocking Montreal long time, fucking dance a long time. We're going on a long, long time. It's not since lately, rocking Montreal for a long, long time. No Rasta, no. We put the dance all and cut the stage show. We keep moving fast when Rasta move slow. If them go fast, we move faster.
Boom! Stevie Culture in the house. Okay, I'm back, but I'm leaving like in about a minute.
Let's rise and shine.
Let's rise and shine.
The TRU-MON Show.
The TRU-MON Show.
AKA the TRU-MON himself.
Whoa, no, 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 no. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A rise up time. Ain't gonna let nothing confuse my mind. And I know my show will be fine. That's why I live with life one day at a time. Eh, oh, 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 oh. A rise up time.
Ain't gonna let
Nothing confuse your mind.
And I know
TRU-MON Show will be fine.
that's why we live with life one day at a time.
You know what I love with reggae music also is the message. It's there's always a great message with reggae music involved with the music. So you know, an uplifting message. You don't get that with I don't get that from Metallica, from listening to Avenged Sevenfold. No, I don't get that guy. I'll get a pumping vibe. It's a different vibe. It's not that I dislike it. Sometimes I do like it, but it's pretty rare. Maybe if I'm exercising on my bike or something, I'll put some hardcore or like sometime rap or other like Avenged Sevenfold or stuff like that, or Metallica, but pretty rare. I usually 95 to 98% of the time onto reggae music, so I keep the good vibe flowing. Rise up time. That's King Lorenzo and shine, good folk. It was great tonight. Yeah, man. Wake up music. That's a wake up music. Like I said, it's you listen to reggae music, there's something going on with you. So keep the vibe flowing. Stay on the. My advice: you stay with reggae music, or don't default too much to other stuff because I don't know. It's just a great vibe. That's my kind of stuff. But that's what I promote. That's what I love. You don't have to like it, like I said all the time. But it's a good vibe. Oh non, tabarnak, pas Metallica, please. Calice des crises de tabarnak. C'est qui ça? Doug Prod Sarrazin! Oh non, tabarnak, pas Metallica, please. No, mais very rarely, but before, like, if you talk to me about 3-4 years ago, I was a lot into lots of thrash metal and stuff like that. I used to love punk music, punk and hardcore when I was younger, a lot. So I was into Biohazard and all what was that band? Hold on. Not the Biohazard. What's the other one? Mark, my friend, would tell me. Anyway, there was all kinds of band when I was young. So yeah. Anyway. No, you know what I mean. But we all been defaulting pretty much to that kind of music. That's the mainstream music. Today I'm researching a higher vibe, so I default less and less to that kind of music. But yeah, it was great to be with you tonight. Reggae and hip hop. That's it. Reggae, hip hop. I like rap. I like conscious with conscious lyrics. As long as the lyrics are conscious and I can hear it and I can make sense of it. Like, yeah. So big up everyone, and that's it.
Confuse your mind.
Let nothing confuse your mind. Stay up and in with life, not down and out. And he's out. On this, I'm out. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 a.m., our regular rendezvous. Nothing can really stop that. It's our regular rendezvous. Start early, for sure. We give thanks for life early. We wake up early. It's a great vibe. And, get things done. Don't let the weekend become your weekend. Or grind and grind and grind. That's it, because that's where probably you're going to make happen. The most stuff is during the weekend. That's it. Because, the time where you make the most stuff happen is where most people do not do things. So take advantage of that time. While other people are partying, just grind a bit, see what happens. So peace and love. Peace, people. Flip side. You're welcome, Bliss. It's all good. Eat chocolate. Don't forget, eat your chocolate. Don't forget the rice. That's the most important. We all Metallica, Pink Floyd, all that stuff. I can bring you to that right now, but today I'm more onto a reggae vibe. I found back what I really was on to when I was from until I got the program and. But I always stayed with Bob. But it's just I had that kind of music coming in sometimes. But yeah, I give thanks for everything, everyone, and I'll be back on the flip side tomorrow. Motivation Academy in the morning. First light. Suzanne is laughing again, I'm sure. First light. Kevin, where are you? Is Kevin there tonight, Suzanne? Where's my mug? Just bugging you. Keeping the vibes alive so he doesn't forget and leaves it on his clay wheel and it all dries. So yeah, so big up everyone, and that's it. I'll be back tomorrow 7, and also on the TRU-MON show with Mr. Ice, before Mr. Ice, before he changed his name to Craig Roy. And that's going to be a great interview also, because there's a great family bound already established there, because he's the great brother of Teacher D and Don Tepo of the 10th floor record family. So there's already something strong in between us, because there's something strong between me, Don, and Teacher. So it's just something that we're expanding the connection, and he's great, Craig Roy, great vibes. Don't miss that too much. If you like reggae like me, and you like to just hear them talk about their stuff, their experience, and their because when an artist changes his name, there's something happening inside. So we're gonna go through that tomorrow. Yeah. So peace, big up to you, everyone. And got a date with some chocolate upstairs. Confused chatter, got a date tonight. Yeah, that's good. I see you guys are very lovey with each other also. I see that you're very, very close to each other. You seem to be very close, Velvet and Mario, and that's what comes out of your what I get from you, especially on Facebook. You seem to be very close to each other, very nurturing your relationship. That's what I mean. And it's important if you want a couple to last, you got to nurture the relationship. You got to also give space, nurture it, give space, nurture it, and, you know, just like that. And it's going to grow, it's going to flourish. And, but yeah, great. Rasta Day is good track, bro. For sure. Rasta Day is a great man, good track. He has an album out on Spotify. You can check it out. But he's got all kinds of stuff too on YouTube. You can find him collaborating with all kinds of people, Lion D and all that, and Raphael and all kinds of people. Like, he's all over. He's great, and a great experience too in Ethiopia. And I wanted to know about it. That's all. So I spook living, man. Yeah. Vancouver, BC, led me here. We are free, TV. Oh, Vancouver, my bro Glenn. Big up Glenn. Flattered, Vancouver, BC. That's who you're talking about? Whoops. With pleasure. You're all so great, eh? I love that chat because you're all so great. You write all kinds of lovely things. You're all full of love here. You know, we never have bad minds so much coming and trash that with nonsense. We're very, very divinely protected. You know that? Because we're live and direct on YouTube. We could be attacked by all kinds of shark, but I think there's lots of good fish in lots of good fish in the pound, so we're okay. We're all kinds of I'm not a shark, I'm not a big fish, I'm a small fish. I'm a small axe coming to chop the big tree. We're the small fish coming to eat the shark. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So with pleasure, everyone. Now it's true, I'm out. Boom. See ya. We are mirror, brother. He gives us I could feel. Exactly, it's a mirror. But that's what I feel all the time too. Like, it's anyway, that's just a good vibe. We're gonna keep it growing. Earth Vancouver now. Oh, he's Earth Vancouver now. Oh yeah, that's true. He's no more flat. Glenn is no more flat. But flat is a flattening energy also. I don't like the word flat. Earth. Like, that's what we have, a flattening energy. Here, everybody's, we're going to burn them flat. Comment il dit ça? We're going to burn Babylon flat. That's what we should do. Yeah, shark face, funny. Yeah. We love you, Jenny. I love you all too. Very, very much. Bliss with our fish. Yeah, we're all little fishy in the pound. The pound is the chat. And I'm there with you, and we're having fun. That's good. You know, when there's one thing for sure, none of us getting out alive here. So we might as well have fun and give thanks for life and come back here once in a while and just stay up and in with life. If we keep the vibes alive, like, because I'm keeping my vibes alive a great deal here. You might be benefiting from it, but I benefit a lot, let me tell you. I've never had a great vibe like that in my life, so I want to keep this alive. No way I want to go back into watching TV. Because if I quit YouTube, I'll probably end back on TV. So I don't want to go back watch TV. So I'm staying with you guys. Okay, I'm out. See ya. Boom. Live and direct. That was it. Jennick, your host. Motivation Academy, 7 a.m. TRU-MON Show, 11 a.m. here again tomorrow. Don't miss it. Make it a date. Don't be late. I'm out. See ya. Good night. See ya.